Chantel. Alrighty, guys. So I know it's Memorial Day, but we're still gonna do this, and people can catch up on the YouTube page later. So happy Memorial Day. Hope you guys are having a great day and getting some good family time off of work, ideally. Remembering those who have sacrificed their all for us. Today we just kind of wanted to hit going for the ad and why that's important. It's something that a lot of us struggle with doing. We never really want to step out of that comfort zone and friend request everybody, right? Like our social media pages are usually ours and we want to keep them very private. So it's really hard to get out of that comfort zone at times. So, hang on, what? I'm live right now. What do you need? I can't right now. I'll get to it.
She read.
Okay. So great, guys. So that is something that takes some bravery sometimes, right? Like it just doesn't feel natural to just run an ad everybody. So it doesn't just happen. So you have to literally step out. Sorry, he like really threw me for a loop. I was really hesitant on this for the longest. Like I didn't want to add people. I just wanted to keep talking to the people that were already on my friends list and never really step outside of that. And it wasn't until I took that leap of faith and just saying, okay, everybody's saying this is what I need to do, so I'm just gonna do it. And like Tracy does, when she goes through and she kind of like looks at profiles and picks and chooses who she's adding if she feels like they'll mesh with her. You know, we're not saying go crazy and just go add in your groups and stuff that fit around your pillars, but really being choosy in the ones that you friend request and make sure you're building that connection in the comments and stuff first. That way, when you do add them, they see a familiar name and face, right? So it's not weird to just completely invite a stranger into your personal life that is your social media. So I wanted to share with you guys that our team has been doing a challenge, and we had somebody that was hoping to get on, but she's doing a live at the same time. She stepped out of her comfort zone. She went to a group and made a post and was adding people out of there. But based on the type of post she made in this group, she actually had like 18 ads, and over half of them were people adding her, not even her going to them. So that is really, really cool because that takes a lot of the pressure off of you, right? Like you can really look at their profiles and see if you mesh with them, or just feel free to add them because they're wanting to add you back based on your post in the group. So that was just really unexpected for me to hear from her. But she was super pumped because she literally just went into a boy mom group and said, hey, I'm a boy mom of 4. They're teenagers and I know how hard it can be at times. So this is something that, if you need help with or advice on or whatever, you can feel free to add me. And everybody did. Like she had so many friend requests, and she was just like, at first, like 2 days, she would message me and be like, there's more people adding me. There's more people adding me. And she's like, I'm so excited. And I was just like, I'm excited for you because you found the right words to say to the right group. And it really made a difference. And now look at all the potential that your business is going to have over the next month. So I think that if you play your cards right, you don't even necessarily have to be brave enough to go for the ad. But if you word your post right, you can actually have people coming to you for the ad. So, but those ads are where it's at. And Casey has some more she can share with you on her experience in going for the ad. Casey, you want to go ahead?
So this is one of the reasons why it's so important that on our Facebook pages that we don't have Thrive Vomit everywhere. Make sure that you're not, posting a profile picture that is just clearly direct sales, clearly Thrive, and in your feeds having clearly Thrive. Because if you're going to be one of those people that posts being vulnerable and being open to having people adding you, you want to make sure that you know, they're not feeling tricked by you when they go to your profile and see a bunch of Thrive stuff. They're gonna, even if you are being completely 100% honest and vulnerable and there for the people who are trying to add you, as soon as they see that Thrive is all over your profile, they're gonna feel like they've been duped, or that you're trying to dupe them, and you're not gonna get those kind of friend requests. So make sure that you are going through your feed, looking at it from an outsider's perspective and making sure that it's inviting for new people. For me, there, you know, when I first started, there was a lot of explaining from Tracy and Courtney and Heather about RCMing and, you know, the step-by-step process of, you know, finding the people, commenting a couple of times, asking questions, getting them to comment back. I'm much more aggressive. I'm much more of a like, oh my gosh, I so agree with this friend. Like, as long as I've gone into their profile and I can see that they, you know, are clearly within a country that we service, that they're clearly somebody that I can identify with, have some sort of something in common with, I'm like, friend, like I don't hesitate. I will say that maybe it's a little bit harder for me to, I'm a little bit more hesitant to get into the messages, but that's why stories are great. I love adding people that as soon as I see that I've added them, they've already got stories, that so that I can go in there and I can start immediately getting into their messenger. So I encourage people to really just not hesitate, not overthink it. I've literally got like 4 people in my messenger right now that I've developed really strong bonds with just through having conversations with. They've sampled Thrive, have not ordered yet, but they were quick ads for me that were developing real solid relationships. And that's what this is about. We're professional friend makers. Whether we, you know, our goal is obviously to grow our business, but you may positively affect these people's lives. They may positively affect your lives. It's not all about the quick sale. So really just don't hesitate on that. Go for it.
Yeah, I think naturally we're just people that tend to overthink things in every aspect of it. Like, especially, you know, when it comes to inviting people into your little bubble of life.
Yeah.
But essentially, I mean, not essentially, that is blatantly like where those new potentials are going to come from, because, you know, the people that have been on your page and have seen your posts, seen it, and maybe they're going to, you know, order one day, but you can't keep waiting on, you know, those people to be ready. And those same people, you know, who knows when they're going, and it could be a year from now. You know, are you going to sit and wait, never adding new people to see your stuff for a whole year until they're ready? Or are you just going to have new people to see your stuff and have some interest maybe in a month or two? You know, like, just be authentic with those people, build the connections, build the relationships, and you know, show them why, show them how you're a product of these products and not just trying to make a sale. But absolutely, it's an amazing way to grow your business, and it just literally requires stepping out of your comfort zone and just saying, you know what, I can do this. Maybe it means limiting what you're going to post on your Facebook if that's where you're choosing to do it, or you know, if you want to go, I've always told some of the people that are uncomfortable adding on Facebook, go do it on Instagram, you know, and just limit what you post where, so that you can be more private on one platform and more open on another. You don't have to have them synced. It obviously helps, but you can have 2 totally different groups of people added on each, and that's okay. But don't hold, you know, have somewhere where you cannot hold back, where you can just really be brave and go for the ad. So anybody have questions? I know we're keeping it short today. Again, there's not many people on. I know it's a holiday, so Chantel, I love seeing your face. Super excited to see you. But yeah, if nobody has any questions, I think we're going to go ahead and close it up. But we just kind of wanted to share, because especially even on a holiday, you know, you can make a post in a group and really reach some people. So just use it to your advantage. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you tonight